how can you doubt that? Like, how do you not believe that? It's the truth.
Yeah, it was a weird time. What are you doing?
You can't make a joke of it.
That's so mean. I'm not joking.
No, you're not doing that.
What made a famous movie star get up and walk out during a live TV interview? And why did a reporter actually cry after interviewing another big actor? Keep watching.
How horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it.
People are saying that you're pregnant. There's rumors.
Don't discuss that.
But she says she didn't enjoy that moment.
Because these awkward moments are going to make you feel super uncomfortable in the best way possible. Starting at number 12, we have Robert Downey Jr.'s infamous walkout during a 2015 interview with Channel 4. The conversation started normally enough, discussing his latest Avengers film. But then, the interviewer took a sharp turn, bringing up Downey's troubled past with addiction and his time in prison. You could see the discomfort building in real time. Downey's smile faded, his body language shifted, and after several increasingly personal questions, he simply said, "It's getting a little Diane Sawyer-ish," and walked right off the set. The interviewer was left sitting there in stunned silence. The footage went viral instantly, sparking debates about journalistic boundaries and whether interviewers should dredge up celebrities' painful pasts when they're there to promote their work. At number 11, supermodel and actress Cara Delevingne faced off against a Sacramento morning show crew who clearly weren't fans of her laid-back vibe. Delevingne was doing press for the film Paper Towns when the anchors immediately questioned whether she'd even read the book or seen the movie. The passive-aggressive tension was palpable. When asked if she was just tired or couldn't get into character, Delevingne responded with barely concealed irritation, suggesting maybe they should take a nap. The anchors then proceeded to mock her after cutting to commercial, not realizing she could still hear them. It became a masterclass in how not to conduct an interview, with both sides coming off poorly. Number 10 brings us one of the most cringe-inducing cases of mistaken identity in television history. During a live interview on a Los Angeles morning show, the entertainment reporter confused Samuel L. Jackson with fellow actor Lawrence Fishburne. The reporter enthusiastically brought up a Super Bowl commercial, assuming Jackson was in it when it was actually Fishburne. Jackson immediately caught the error and didn't let it slide. "We don't all look alike," he declared, calling out the mistake on live television. The reporter's face turned red as she stammered through an apology. Jackson handled it with a mix of humor and righteous indignation, but the awkwardness lingered long after the segment ended. At number 9, we have Jesse Eisenberg's 2013 interview that went so badly, it allegedly made the journalist cry afterward. During a junket for Now You See Me, Eisenberg appeared to channel his social network character a bit too authentically. He made condescending comments about the interviewer's questions, compared her to Carrie from the Stephen King novel, and created an atmosphere so uncomfortable that viewers felt secondhand embarrassment. Reports later emerged that the interviewer was visibly upset after the cameras stopped rolling. Eisenberg later apologized, claiming he was trying to be funny but completely misjudged the situation. Number 8 features Meg Ryan, giving what might be the least enthusiastic interview in modern history. During a 2009 press tour, Ryan appeared on a talk show and responded to questions with curt, one-word answers and visible disinterest. The host struggled valiantly to extract anything resembling a conversation, asking about her films, her life, anything to generate some energy. Ryan offered nothing but bored expressions and minimal responses. The tension became the story itself, overshadowing whatever project she was promoting. To this day, people debate whether she was having a terrible day or simply didn't want to be there. At number 7, we revisit Tom Cruise's legendary Oprah appearance that became a cultural phenomenon. While not awkward in the traditional sense, Cruise's overwhelming enthusiasm about his relationship with Katie Holmes created one of the most bizarre interview moments ever broadcast. Cruise jumped on Oprah's couch, pumped his fists, declared his love repeatedly, and displayed behavior so unusual that it became instantly meme-worthy. Oprah herself seemed caught between delight and concern. The incident became a turning point in public perception of Cruise, with many questioning his judgment and stability. Years later, it remains a touchstone moment in celebrity interview history. Number 6 brings us Rihanna, refusing to answer questions about her personal life during a Caribbean Music Awards interview. When a journalist repeatedly asked about her relationships and love life, despite being there to discuss her music achievements, Rihanna's patience wore thin. "Are you seriously asking me about that?" she responded with ice in her voice. When the journalist persisted, Rihanna simply stared her down in silence until the interviewer nervously moved on. The clip showcased Rihanna's boundary setting and sparked conversations about how female celebrities are questioned differently than their male counterparts. At number 5, Quentin Tarantino's heated exchange with a British journalist became legendary. When asked about violence in his films following the Sandy Hook tragedy, Tarantino shut down the line of questioning completely. "I'm not your slave and you're not my master," he told the interviewer. "I refuse to repeat myself one more time. I've said everything I have to say about it." The journalist tried to continue, but Tarantino wouldn't budge. The remaining interview proceeded in uncomfortable silence and brief exchanges. While some praised Tarantino for standing his ground, others criticized him for being unnecessarily hostile to valid questions. Number 4 features Harrison Ford's notoriously grumpy Blade Runner 2049 interviews. Ford, never known for loving press tours, seemed particularly uninterested in discussing the film during one television appearance. Ryan Gosling, his co-star, tried to energize the conversation while Ford gave minimal responses and looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. At one point, when asked a philosophical question about the film's themes, Ford simply replied, "I don't know," and shrugged. The contrast between Gosling's professionalism and Ford's disengagement created comedy gold, but also genuine discomfort for everyone involved. At number 3, Katherine Heigl created massive awkwardness when she criticized Knocked Up, the very movie she was promoting. During interviews, Heigl called the film a little sexist and expressed reservations about how women were portrayed. Interviewers didn't know how to respond. Here was an actress bad-mouthing her own project during the press tour meant to generate positive buzz. Director Judd Apatow later responded publicly, creating even more awkwardness. The incident reportedly damaged Heigl's reputation in Hollywood and became a cautionary tale about biting the hand that feeds you. Our runner-up is Robert Pattinson's years-long pattern of openly mocking the Twilight franchise during promotional interviews. While promoting the films that made him famous, Patinson regularly insulted the story, his character, and even the fans. Interviewers would ask earnest questions about the vampire romance, and Patinson would respond with barely concealed contempt. His co-stars often sat beside him in visible discomfort as he ranted. While some found his honesty refreshing, the awkwardness of watching someone promote something they clearly despise was undeniable. It made for entertaining clips, but questionable marketing strategy. And finally, our number 1 most awkward Hollywood interview moment goes to Joaquin Phoenix's completely bizarre 2009 appearance on David Letterman. Phoenix showed up looking disheveled, barely responding to questions, and acting like he was under the influence of something. Letterman tried everything jokes. Sincere concern, direct confrontation, nothing worked. Phoenix mumbled through answers, stared off into space, and created such profound discomfort that audiences didn't know whether to laugh or call for help. It was later revealed to be a performance art piece for the mockumentary I'm Still Here. But in the moment, it was pure cringe. Even knowing it was fake, the awkwardness remains almost unwatchable. And there you have it, 12 moments that remind us celebrities are human, interviews can go spectacularly wrong, and sometimes the best we can do is watch through our fingers. Which moment made you cringe the hardest? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.